Hey everyone, this is Mr. Olshan. I'm going to give you a quick demonstration on how you're going to access your teacher's Canva Edu classroom, how you can access templates in order to complete the assignment, how you're going to customize and create your assignment, and then how you're going to submit your assignment to your teacher in Google Classroom. So the first thing you want to do is navigate to your teacher's Google Classroom and find the specific Canva project. In this case, I've got an assignment here called Demo Canva Project Template and Assignment. The first thing you're going to want to do is join your teacher's classroom. So you're going to see two links in the assignment. One is for a template and the other says Collaborate and Create. If we click on the Collaborate and Create link, that's going to open up Canva Edu. And if it's your first time clicking on this link, you're going to probably get a little welcome screen, but ultimately what you want to look for in the left-hand side of Canva is your teacher's team. And if you can see, it says, in this case, it says Mr. Olshan's team. You might see Mr. Wisemandel's team or another teacher, but when you see that team, you are successfully in Canva Edu under your teacher's account and you have full access to everything in Canva. So once you've done that, you can go back and you can click on the comic template. You also will notice that when you're in Canva, if you click on your teacher's team, you'll see that template under Designs. So for the sake of this demonstration, let's just click on the link in Google Classroom. And this is going to say that a template was created and is being shared with you. You can start designing now, so you can click on the Use Template button. So for this project, you're going to be creating a comic. And what the template is just giving you a smattering of different comics that you can use. So these are different panels, different window types. You can see different design styles here. We've got some text and speech bubbles, different ones here, some characters that you can use. Here's some other characters as well. Now, if you want, you can go to the templates section here in Canva and you can type in comic. And you can see there are hundreds of other types of templates available. So if for some reason I would like this one over here, I could add that to my template list. I can click on this one. You can see I have some different illustration sets that I can add to my characters, things like that, different panels. So it's really up to you, but you do have several templates that you can start with. Whatever ones you want, you can just keep them here. If you like one, let's say that I want to use this comic template here, I can just hit Command-C to copy that and Command-V to paste more and more of those templates. And if I know for sure that there's some that I don't want to use, I can go ahead and just highlight them, select them, and hit Delete. And I'm removing those from my project as well. So this is just a good place to get you started so you can decide what you want to use. So let's say that I'm going to go with this orange template as my style of comic. I'm going to delete these other ones here. And maybe I want to use a specific type of character. So here I have one of the illustration sets. Again, if I want to add another one, I could click on this plus button. Maybe I'll pull this one right here. You can see that's added to my project. So again, I'm just going to snag one right here. If I want to use this character for my comic project, I'm just going to select it in Canva. And again, we're going to use that shortcut Command-C to copy it. Then I'll go back to my comic and I will select a panel and hit Command-V. So now I've got this character in my comic. I have the option to resize my character, as you can see. If I want, I can go up to the top here. I can flip my character so I can change positions on the page. There's some other things you can do. I can customize the color of this character. I can edit the image. So there's a lot of functions that you can do in here to really customize this and make it your own. So if I want to add some speech bubbles, some text, things like that, or if I want to, let's go ahead and pick a face for my character. I'm going to hit Command-C to copy. Go back to my project, Command-V to paste. I'm going to resize it, drag it directly on my character. And look how happy they are. So anyway, this is basically how you're going to customize things in Canva. If I want to add text, I can go ahead and click on the text button. I can just select a bit of text right here. Okay, now we'll get that, drag that up here. And again, we can fully customize this. Maybe we want a speech bubble. Maybe we just want to type up here. Again, I can pull Command-C, go back to my page, Command-V. I might want some speech bubbles. I'm actually going to go ahead and search that. Actually, I'll look in elements here, speech bubble. You can see even just searching for speech bubbles in the elements tab, I have tons and tons and tons of options here. So I'm going to go back to my main page. I'm just going to pull this one. I just clicked on it and you can see it just appears on my page. I can resize it. I can have characters say what they need to say. And then within here I can add some text. Again, we can resize all this text right up top here. Maybe make that a little bit smaller. But with Canva, everything's customizable. So again, you can search for any kind of resources in the comics section under templates. You can search specifically for things in the elements tab. So if there's a certain character you want, if I want a dog, I can search dog and you can see I have photos, I have graphics, so I can pull like some more cartoony style dogs up here. There's also videos, audio, you probably won't need that for your project, but you can essentially search for whatever you want here. So let's say that our project is now done. I'm gonna delete all the extra slides that I don't need. Now this is a very short project, probably wouldn't fulfill the requirements, but let's just pretend this is my final project here. So when I'm done with this project, I have a couple of options here. Now there is a send to teacher button that will send your project to your teacher in Canva. But for the sake of this demonstration, we're gonna look at how to download this to save it to our desktop or to our Google Drive so we can upload this directly in Google Classroom. So if I click on this drop-down arrow right next to send to teacher, it's gonna give me a download option and it's naturally going to select PNG, which is fine for a picture image. You could also select a JPEG if you want, but PNG is fine here. And we're just gonna click the download button. And we can see here that our project is downloading. It's gonna pop up here at the bottom left-hand corner of my screen. I'm just gonna drag and drop that onto my desktop. And then if I'm happy with my project, I'm gonna head back to Google Classroom. And when I click on the project itself, you can see in the upper right-hand corner, there's a section where I can add or create my work. So I'm gonna add my final project right here. And I'm going to pull this as a file because it's just sitting on my desktop. And again, if this was in my drive, I could pull it from my drive, but I'm just going to browse my desktop. And this was called copy of comic. There it is. You can see in my preview window, that is my final project. I'm going to hit open. And there it is. So I can click the turn in button now. And it'll say, do you want this attachment to be included? Yep, that's the one we want. We'll hit turn in. And now I have submitted my work for this project and my Canva project is complete. When you are working on your project in Canva Edu, things do save automatically as long as you just check in the upper left-hand corner here where it says all changes saved. If I would add something to my project, so I'm just gonna select this dog and drag that into my project. You can see at the top, it said changes saved. Now we know it's saved for sure. So if I don't finish this in class and I need to back out of it, this is my Canva homepage. I can always go to all my designs. And you can see these are actually all of the designs that I worked on. Here's recent designs. So I'm gonna go to all my designs. I'm gonna click on this one. And you can see there's my project that I was working on. It just didn't update the thumbnail picture of it yet. So you can always go back and you can continue working on your project. It's like Google Docs, it saves automatically. All right, I hope this demonstration showed you how you can open up Canva Edu, join your teacher's class, open up a template, work in Canva Edu, and submit your assignment in Google Classroom.